There is this one space that's hogging all the limelight this entire week is the Adani Group of stocks. Just wanted to get your sense as well as to how are you analyzing the situation. The moment we get negative news, all the stocks come crashing down. Today we've got clarification coming in from the group. Several senior advocates are talking in favor of the Adani Group and how there could be some gaps in US indictment that need to be addressed, and of course why these continue to be allegations and nothing is proven as of yet. So all of those things are definitely been taken in very, very positively by across the board. All the Adani stocks today, high single digits, double digits, and even near 19% and 20% circuit on some of the stocks like Adani Power can be seen today. And even on Adani Total Gas, these are two stocks that are up 20% in trade. Do you think the markets are now discounting that this will be also now addressed very soon and the fundamentals remain intact of the Adani Group? How would you look at it?
See, I would not tell that the group does not have risks pertaining to business risk. While these issues that keep cropping up from here and there, the earlier research report issue also, I think it was very naive. This time around, at least, they're talking about some data points. But the strange part is you find it difficult. You have to blame both people who gave bribe and who accepted bribe. But in our country, it behaves in a bit different format. I don't know what is happening there, and it's hard to comment on governments, etc. But I think as a company, after the correction, what are you getting? Most of these companies at 25, 30 times, maybe, FY27 earnings. I don't believe that in the recent past you've ever got these companies at these valuations. They were trading at frothy valuations, like Adani Total probably was trading at a premium to Paytm at some point in time. So I think these are companies that can grow leaps and bounds in the time to come. But I think some places still the valuations are a bit stretched. So I can't be very bullish about the whole scenario. But also you have to understand that these companies are growing into a different league with a lot of debt on the balance sheet. If everything falls in place, these companies could become like multifold gainers over the next 5-7 years. But obviously there is a risk that if everything does not fall in place, that is a risk you want to take. So people who want to venture into that risk can get into this. But I think something like an ACC and Ambuja falling out of this issue was sheer madness. ACC had nothing to do with that, and I think ACC remains one of the most attractive bets within the cement space also. And within the Adani Group, I would largely bet on Adani Ports, though there have been issues regarding the Kenyan cancellation, etc. But beyond that, also, I think that's a solid business. It's available at 17 times, and right now it may be 18, 19 times FY27 earnings. I think that's a decent bet you can look at. Green was also available at 28, 29 times forward. The growth rates are very strong. So I think these are businesses that were available at decent valuations then. Even, Adani Energy was available at a decent valuation of 20 to 23 times. So these were good bets to have at those prices. And regarding these news, once the price reaction happens, though technically most people would tell, that don't catch a falling knife and all that. But yeah, it's good. But I think ultimately, if you are a value investor, you have to look at these opportunities and take a balanced call that whether you want to jump into that or not. But I think most valuations, barring some of the frothy valuations where you have to take that risk, whether they will grow multifold or not. But other than that, three, four, five companies within the group, I think they are decent bets long term. Top bet, I think ACC and Adani Port.
ACC and Adani Port remain as the top bets within the group as of now, and long-term things look brighter for the group as of now. So one really has to identify whether one is a short-term or a long-term investor in this space.